Welcome back, friends. I am Mellow7, and this is Rimworld Alpha 17. As you can see, we have a Manhunter pack. So I've been playing for a couple minutes since the last episode. I'm going to record two back-to-back because I've got a little bit of traveling to do over the weekend. So we have I believe, a raccoon. Manhunting raccoons. But first, let's talk about what I did while you guys were away. We started to build up some stuff in here. We've added a smithy. I've added some jobs for great bows and longswords. We've got a wooden sculptor's table. I've added some jobs for some large totems and some rugs to put down in all the bedrooms. And we've got a manager's desk. So I've added some jobs in management to chop down wood, to automatically do our hunting. So now I can actually go ahead and we can turn the hunting back up, right? But we won't do it unless we need to for math. And I'm not sure actually whether that is going to handle fishing or not. We're going to see how that goes. If it sends people out, fishing may break this management thing here, essentially, just because it won't. Hopefully, fish meat will count towards this. That's what I'm hoping. And if they won't send anybody out for it otherwise. So we will see how that goes. All right. So where's our manhunting pack? Is it just every one? They'll leave the area in a few days. So we could conceivably just sit back. So we've got at least 3 there. Is that all of them? I think we go ahead and we attempt to make a stand here. So let's grab everybody. Draft. They're all pissed off at me. Let's hope we can get them to come this way. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to say, put some people behind some stuff. Joseph has a spear. He'll be kind of here. Braden's got a sword. We'll put him here. Ira will put him here, I guess. 'Cause we got him a bow, right? Yeah. There we go. Let's get everybody running over there. Oh, and of course they went that way. That's okay. That's okay. We will readjust here. You're already in a good spot. You go there. Joseph, you go in the middle. Braden, you go in the middle. And here you go. No, there. There we go. There we go. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. We can undraft everybody and go about our life. Yeah, I'm going to, for the moment, I'm going to forbid the fishing spot. We don't need the fishing spot right now. We just killed 3 more raccoons. We're doing okay. There you go. We'll forbid or unforbid. Now that we've got hunting automated, the fishing spot becomes less of an issue. Although it is nice. It's close. And we don't have to obviously wander around to do it. We're not going to get attacked by something. We've got a solar flare. Don't have any electrical devices. That's not going to bother us at all. There we go. Let's get some stuff going and queue. I don't really have much queue up. We got some wood. Hopefully. Oh, do we have anybody set to be a manager? You know what? We got a couple people that like to manage. We're going to turn that on to a 1. We'll put everybody on a 1. Whoever wants to go over there when it needs to happen can go over there, and everybody should get some joy out of it because they all like it. Refugee. Oh my gosh. The stuff has literally hit the fan this time. We had manhunting raccoons. Now we have an actor named Blue Stork. She's a pyromaniac, sanguine. She likes social, medicine, cooking, crafting, intellectual, long walks on the beach, and cuddles with puppies on the couch. She's incapable of dumb labor, a first person that won't do that, or firefighting. So by far the worst person we've seen so far. She won't haul, and she starts fires. But she really likes medicine, and she likes cooking. And she can craft, and she can research. Research less important for us this time. She's 35 years old. She's from the Blue Crag Dominion. I say we offer safety. Let's take a look at Blue real fast. Let's check our name list here. Can I get to it somehow? Maybe. Of course, it was hiding behind the game. Come on, name list. Hurry up. There you go. Pop up. Dark Loomy, you are in the game with Greenlight. Although, oddly enough, I thought Greenlight was a great name for a goblin. But you're not. We're going from blue to green. That works pretty good. I can live with that. Greenlight, there you go. You are in. Pretty good at social, actually, and medicine, and she really likes it. Cooking plenty for basic meals at the moment, and loves it, and intellectual, so you should be an easy person to keep happy. Between cooking and researching and crafting as a backup, I think that's exactly how that's going to work. We'll turn you on to doctor as well. We want to make sure that while I'm at it, I remember to turn on self-tend, since you are good at that. Oops, work. Bed rest, of course. Yeah, we'll leave Warden on as a 3. Cook. I think you are now our primary cook. So you're gonna handle a lot of that, and when you're not doing that, you're gonna research. I know you like to manage too. We're gonna leave that down at a 3. Smithing and tailoring, I think we can turn those off, but we will turn on crafting maybe as a 4 as the option. So cooking, researching, wardening, managing, crafting. Assuming we don't kill you in this episode, which, let's be fair, has been known. Oh, you're one of the Apini, one of the bee people. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, I forgot to look. Can you? And you can shoot. Good. Let's get over here and have you grab a bow, because you're going to need that here in a second. We've got a short bow normal and a short bow pour. So come over and grab this bow, and then you can grab a hat. And we're going to wait here for this raid to start, figure out where we're going. I guess they're clearly coming in from that direction. There's our raid. Let's take a look who they are. We got quite a few people here. Melee. They're all melee, though. So let's come back down here. Let's go ahead and get our people set up. Gerardo with his bow. I think... Let's grab these guys first. We'll give Greenlight a chance to get over here and actually get a weapon. Okay, so they've got to come across here. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to set up here. And there. And then we'll put Braden and Joseph like there. I think that'll work. So we put our melee guys up front. We get our range guys in back. As soon as she's... Did she grab the... She just went for that. Oh, she's got the bow. Okay. So now we can draft her, and we'll throw her right there. Oh, that's him with the bow on it, but with the weird names. I just couldn't figure out what was going on. There we go. A hail of arrows. Braden's on it. Melee attack. There we go. He's down. Now we'll go after Pony. He's down. They're fleeing. Do we want Pony? Is it any good? He can shoot, and he likes it. He's incapable of nothing. He's nervous, a psychopath, an optimist. These new people, the cannibalism might be an issue, but with our current food source, we should be okay. Nervous is essentially just a pure negative, but optimist is just a pure positive. Psychopath doesn't bother me at all in this case. How about Penguin Ergo? Neurotic. That's a mixed sword, right? So much better global work speed, but a higher mental break threshold, but a jogger, and too smart. Kind of the same thing. Global learning factor, but mental break. So very much a boomer bust character, but you know what? I think we grab both of them. I think both of these people will work for us. And so let's first of all, let's undraft everybody. Now, you need some help, but you guys are okay. So you capture Pony, you capture Ergo. We've got our little spot set up there with medicine in it. And I think we'll turn this for the moment into a medical bed. Is that a good, decent bed? Yep, normal. And we'll go ahead and put a torch in there because you are going to want some light. And we'll put some flower pots in there so you feel good about yourself. And maybe that will be the next room that we actually floor. That went very well. One injury. Braden, who was on the front line, did we shoot him or was he actually injured by the other guy? Stab spear. Okay, so it was not us that did it to him. That's always good. Okay, and he just went to his own bed. He didn't go to our medical bed. That's fine too. So we've got plenty of people on warding and doctoring. We do need to come in here and make sure that we actually try to get them prisoner. 74% difficulty, that's fine. And let's come over here. 82%, that's a little bit harder, but that's okay. I think we'll still be okay. We don't have a lot of medicine, but we've got some. So we should be, we've got one left. We're out of medicine. We need to learn how to grow some first. What's our growing at now? Do we have anybody up to 8? 7, 7, 7, 6. I'm going to turn these guys down even more to try to get Joseph up to 8 here. All right, green light. You need a bed too. This one is yours. Green light assigned. There you go. Now we need to get you a light. So let's get you a torch in here along with some flowers. And welcome to the game, green light. That worked out really well. Really happy about how that turned out. That one person may get us 3 people. We got 3 beds already, so beautiful. We're beginning to get some corn in. I think what we're going to do is here on this zone, if I can pick it, we're going to make this our important food zone. But I think then what over here, we'll go ahead and we'll have some overflow. So we've got this just on normal, so we can go ahead and put raw food and meals in here if we need to. I think that'll be fine. That way we've got some overflow. We can get this stuff in out of the rain. Braden is fully healed. That is good. We need our digger kid. Doing some managing. I like that look. We got trees marked, although those might have been ones I manually marked. I'm not actually sure, but we're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We have some food. We've got some meals made. With 8 people on there, we may want to up the number of meals we have prepped at any one time, though. Let's go ahead. Oh, I got them set to 20. That's probably okay. Let's knock that up to 25. With this many people, I think that's probably a good idea. Detail, unpause at 15. Unpause at 15. Okay, so that should be unpaused anyway. Yep. Joseph is doing the cooking at the moment. Well, we'd rather Greenlight do it, but she's sleeping. So that's okay. We can live with that. Got to make sure we keep the food levels up. So she's going to do some research instead because Joseph was doing the cooking. That's fine. Irgo's no longer incapable of walking. So we are healing. We've got lots of people that can ward. And you know what I'm going to do? Just because it makes things go faster, we're going to just turn everybody to 1 on Warden. We're going to keep talking to these guys all day till they flip. I mean, it's only a 0.7 and a 1.7, right? It's tough with goblins, I've noticed. We have enough negatives that stuff doesn't happen quickly. But, like I say, everybody's social. It's so funny because the goblins I've had so far in the practice match in this one, they've been very, very social. Even if they're staggeringly ugly, abrasive, and hate everyone, they really like social. So they're a social, argumentative family is what they are. That's fine. That works for us. All right, recruit 1.1% chance. That failed. Kararosu is trying 1.1%. He failed. But he's going to bring him some berries afterwards just to be nice. It's okay, buddy. Here's some berries anyway. We'll turn you at some point. All right, we need to get some more crafting done. That seems to be the thing that's fallen behind here. Maybe because we had the smoke leaf up, so we ended up doing a lot of smoke leaf joints instead of that. Wooden gladius, steel slotted, an incendiary launcher, an LMG, and a frost cannon. None of those things are things that we are going to take advantage of because we don't want them in the game. So we're just gonna say okay. The factions that use them are off. Unfortunately, the weapons them still show up randomly and stuff like that. We did lose a little bit of fish meat. I think I have meat set for 50. Right, so we're going to keep a little bit of meat in there. But because meat rots in a day, you know, we don't want too much raw meat floating around. So there wasn't too much point in doing a lot of hunting if we already had food and meat in there. All right, bug comes back. Oh, we named the deer as soon as I hit stop on the record last time. Erie named the deer Bacchus because it nuzzled him. So it came up and gave a little nuzzle and wanted to be petted, so he gave him a name. All right, 1.1%. 0.58%. I say we'll just kill him with kindness. Berries and just keep talking. We'll get them eventually. Get a little bit more growing in. That's good. Man, what are we going to do when we get a bunch of people? Are we going to go caravan raiding again? Let me know what you guys think we should do. You know, do we want to go wander the world in caravans? Do we want to be traders? Do we want to be clearing out these bandit camps? Do we want to start raiding people? I mean, we are goblins after all. Do we pick maybe a faction that we decide we don't like and we're going to start going after them? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of being traders, but I'm not quite sure what we trade. So if we decide to go a trading route where we wander around in our caravans, because we have a lot of villages on the road, we specifically picked a spot that gave us a lot of good travel options. What do we trade? What is our trade good? What do we get good at? We're already doing a little bit of tailoring. Do we continue that on? And if so, do we try to tame animals, you know, that are going to give us good materials for that, like alpacas? Or let's turn that bed back to just regular bandit camp opportunity. You know, what do we do with that? Nearby bandits 2700. Where's that location? Pretty close as well. Run up the road there. All this stuff is close. You know, what becomes our trade good? And depending on what that trade good is, how do we go about improving that trade good or getting more of it or getting better? So I think that's what we need. We've gone kind of the aggressive side the last few saves with our rebels and with our Mandalorians and stuff. I'd like to kind of go a little bit friendlier this time. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. You know, if you all disagree with me, then you know, majority rules, kind of, unless I decide it doesn't. But no, I do want to know what you guys think, and I would like to figure out what we're going to do with this, because I don't really have any clear-cut long-term plans, to be honest. I thought we'd all starve to death quickly, or the whole thing would just break down into abusive social fights, but we didn't end up with a whole lot of abrasive in the group that we have this time around, even though like everybody had it last time, which was hilarious, but a pain in the butt at the same time. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll see what we're going to do with that. In the meantime, we're just going to keep on keeping on here. See if we can get these two guys swapped over. Still working. Bacchus is in there doing his bit. Oh, we need to find another bed for the animals. Let's go, let's make another animal sleeping spot. Oh, do I have 5 already set up? Okay, I've got enough. We can go ahead and add some more down here too. Animal sleeping spots to in these bedrooms. There we go. You know what? I'm going to add a joy thing in there. Let's add a 3 stones game in there for them, right? So they can get a little joy in. I don't know if they'll use it or not, to be honest, but it doesn't hurt to have it. And I think I'm actually, let's see, normal. I think I'm going to take a couple chairs out. Shoddy. I think we're going to deconstruct these two. We don't need that many chairs in there. I think it just makes it more crowded. So just do something like that. I don't have that plus furniture mod this time, so I can't make the small tables. Oh, we got a doe. Erie tamed a doe. All right, 8.5% chance. So let's go ahead and check our animals. What the heck? We'll go ahead and get her trained up too. We're not really going to worry too much about training the does past this. Essentially, I have them set to just be ultimately a meat source is the idea. We'll just start breeding deer. And maybe that's it. Maybe we become animal tamers, right? We do have a couple people that are good at it. Maybe that's what we trade, right? Maybe we grow our hay, we train deer or whatever other animals we want to train, and then we take those around and we sell those. Of course, you know, that has gone horribly wrong for us in the very recent past, so maybe that is a terrible idea, but it's an idea, you know? So let me know what you think. We can make complex clothing now. That's great. I think stone cutting, so we can speed that up. We do have the little stone chipping spot, but that's not quite the same thing. Oh, and now we can build our tailor bench, which I'm going to put right here. And we'll put a chair there. Maybe we'll put an armchair there, right? Since it's the tailoring one, I think we have enough cloth. Get that taken care of. Yeah, I think at the moment the thing that's kind of falling behind is our crafting. That's the bit that we're not getting done. Doing some managing, that's good. We've got wood chopped. We've got plenty of food at the moment. Yeah, the bit that's really falling behind seems to be the actual crafting. See, we're not making our weapons. We're not. Do we have an Uzi? We have a machine pistol? Is this one still out here? Well, we may as well grab it. We're not going to use it, but we'll sell it to somebody just to get it off the map. I just hate seeing them floating around out there. But yeah, that seems to be the bit that we're not quite getting done. So let's go ahead and check our work rate. What can we do to turn that up? We've already got tailoring at 1. Oh, toxic fallout. That's not good. Do we want to take Erie and make him a smith? Let's go ahead and turn his smithing up. He'll do that before researching. That's fine. We've got people that really like to research, and we'll turn that down to a 2. So at least we can work on that. We've got tailoring at 1 already. We don't really have anybody on a 1 for crafting. Let's turn his smithing down, so he'll do tailor, craft, and smith. He'll do smith, then craft, then art, then tailor. Green light. She's supposed to be our cook, but it seems like she does more research, which isn't bad. But I'd like to get some more crafting done. So let's go 2-2 on that. Well, I guess I could go 1-1 like that. And I'm going to turn off managing for these guys. Just these people to get lots of joy from it. We'll leave it on for them. I guess we could leave it as a 1. She works her way down the list there. Something like that. I think that'll be okay. Hopefully that'll get us some more crafting. Now, toxic fallout. Oh, wait. Let's pause. Distant chemical fires released a plume of poison over the entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic dust settling out of the atmosphere. It will last anywhere from a few days to over a season. So, this could be just horrendously terrible for us. So, we need to get some roofs built. At a minimum, right? So a lot of what we've got is already pretty good. So let's go ahead. We're going to go into our zone area. We're going to go expand our roof areas. So clearly we want a roof here. In fact, we'll go there. This should already have a roof over it, but we'll make that required. It probably has mountain over the top of it. All of this area is going to get roofed. We may as well roof this area. We'll kind of do that there. Now, we can't really roof our planting area, right? We need to keep that out. Otherwise, well, we're not going to have plants. Let's go ahead and roof this area. And then same thing, we'll kind of create something like this, right? So we've got a nice little kind of veranda walkway area there. And we'll go ahead and clear it right over those because we've got those plants growing. So we do have a nice little veranda area to walk on. So the only thing we really need to come outside to do is just the growing, some hunting and chopping, and then hopefully everybody will come back in. If we don't queue up a lot more stuff to chop, our wood should be okay. I think what we'll do is for the moment we're going to disable our harvesting, our foraging here, at least for raspberry bushes. We'll only do wild root. That'll cut down on us wandering around out there for very long. Taming. I think we stop taming for the moment. I think we leave that as it is for now. We've got the deer we have. I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and maybe we keep the animals inside for now. Let's go expand allowed areas. Let's look at animals first. That's the first bit. So, something like that. We go 3 on that. Is that what we did? Oh, and that was there. And something like that. So our animals can go there. I think that's okay. It'd be nice to have some areas where they can go outside. We'll just have to pay attention to it. Let's go ahead and let them kind of wander through here as well. And let's go ahead and we're going to allow this kind of this area here so they can do some grazing for those that actually do graze outside, which probably isn't going to be a big deal for us because I think we've got enough hay and stuff, but just so everybody doesn't get cooped up and inside, right? So let's go to our animals. Let's restrict them all to animal area 1. And then let's see what happens. We're just going to have to play this by ear. Do we have stuff tuned down enough that people, for the most part, aren't outside wandering around? Again, we're going to have to see how well our roof zones build. I'm going to build roof here all the way down like this. I think that'll be okay. We don't have hydroponics or anything, so we do have to get outside to do our growing. But I think for the most part, most of what we want to do can be done inside at the moment. Let's go ahead while I'm thinking about it. Let's put a couple torches in here. They're not necessary because it's just storeroom, but Wanderer, toxic fallout. We already did that. A villager named Blackhog has joined you and is joining the colony. He is a goblin colony kid. All right, let's jump to the location. Or not. Where are you, Blackhog? There we go. Let's click on him here. Whoops. Character. He's a colony kid, obviously. Bloodlust, staggeringly ugly. Okay, so we have some of the our first staggeringly ugly. He's incapable of none, though. That's great. Crafting, intellectual, growing, construction, social, and shooting. So I think the first thing we do is we get him a bow. I think that's job 1. We need more bows, so we're going to have him get a bow first. Let's get into the work here. I think he's going to be our number 1 crafter. Haul, flick. He also wardens. It's only a 4, but that's okay. We'll turn that on. We're going to turn off hunting off on him. We're going to leave... Yeah, sure, we'll leave growing on as a 3. He likes to grow. He gets some joy out of it. So, but he is going to be our number 1 crafter. And we're going to go ahead and leave those at 3. We're going to leave those off for now. Because I just want him crafting first. And, yeah. I think that'll be it. I guess as a 4, we can put research on as a 4. And managing on as a 4. He does enjoy doing them, so we'll leave him there. And maybe we'll put this on as a 4-2 in case there's construction. At least that way I can click on them and say, hey, build this because I need it done. And there we go. So who is next on our list? It looks like it is King Nilo. So let us check you, and you said just to name him. Oops. And there we go. All right, welcome to the game, Nilo. You are in. Let me go ahead and mark my my map to make sure that I marked down that Greenlight and Nilo are in. Let's come back to here, and I think that's right at 30 minutes. So I think with the introduction of Nilo, let's go ahead and get him a bed before we go too much farther. And we'll give him a torch, give him some light, give him a plant pot there. He is going to get right on making all this stuff for us, which is going to be awesome. And yeah. Oh, we haven't built this yet. Are we short on something? No. We've got plenty of wood. Who's our construction guys? Caroroso, get on this, buddy. Get on that. We need that made, man. Oh, we also need the roof so we don't die of toxic fallout. Okay. I understand. But before I go, I want to make sure we get these queued up. Let's go ahead and we're going to make some cowboy hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll make like 10 cowboy hats. And then we're going to make... Oh, do we want to make bowler hats instead? I think goblins and bowler hats is cooler. Cowboy hat's a better hat. I mean, I think probably, but let's make 5 bowler hats, 5 cowboy hats. We don't really need jackets. How about some button-down shirts? We'll make about 10 of those. How about some pants? We need pants, and we probably should move those to the top of the list. And then dusters, because dusters are awesome. And we'll make 10, because hopefully we'll have more people soon. We may have to take our prisoner room and turn it into an actual real bedroom soon. Or, potentially, maybe we just build 2 more rooms right here. In this space, right? We're going to do a wall here anyway, so maybe we build the rooms... Well, we could maybe just continue this down. That's not a bad idea. We should probably actually do that. I know I keep adding stuff before leaving here. Let's go wood. Do we want to leave a gap there? Or do we want to just go straight down so people walk through here? It kind of forces traffic if we want to defend something. So, where's our orders zone? 4x5. 4x5. Do we have room for a third one? Pretty much. And we don't have to build that wall that off anymore if we don't want to. So let's go structure, wood. I think we just do that. I don't think we even leave the access out that direction. Maybe we build like an armored access out through here, like with a bunch of doors where we can get in and out, but it would be kind of a pain in the ass for the enemy to pass through that, especially with the open spot down there. That might not be a bad idea. We have steel. What if we do steel and a steel door here and a steel door? Maybe we do 2 of those like that. And then a steel door here. Something like that. So that gives us an out. And then we need vents, temperature, before I forget those. There. And we need doors, structure, regular, just wood doors. There. Like that. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Make sure to congratulate Greenlight and Nilo on their introduction into the game. Hopefully, we've got 2 more people coming in. It looks like the next two people on the list are the Gaming Sponge and Zion Kautuan. Kutuan? Maybe Kutuan? They're the next people on my list, so assuming Irgo and Pony turn, they will be the guys that we will see next, or gals, or pronoun of your choice. Maybe they're aliens. Who knew? Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and may the force be with you.